Hello, 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 everybody. This is Nikki. Welcome to my channel, The Virgo Shaman. Today's message is going to be about Elvis Presley and Priscilla. I was doing a reading on my other channel for Virgo versus Gemini, and it came out in my reading. So we're going to do a reading on Elvis and Priscilla and see what messages we have for the two of them. Okay, Spirit guys, give me messages for Elvis and Priscilla's relationship. We have the Emperor. We have the Hanged Man. We got the Devil. He was a very hard worker, okay? But he had his problems. He had his addictions, all right? I feel like he worked hard, like I said, but his addictions is something that bothered him, period. You know, he wanted to be the breadwinner. I got the Devil card, but I also have the Death. It's like he's reflecting on the things that he had experienced, the things that he had went through. I just feel like he tried to ignore the monkey. No, the monkey on his back. He tried to ignore it as best that he could, putting himself to work. I feel like he was like a workaholic. Something about Paris, France, or something. He knew that he treated her unfairly. He knew that he treated his wife unfairly at some time. At some point, I'm hearing at times, he knew that he wasn't right, not totally. Okay, there was the very structure of their relationship was tainted. I just feel like he tried to put up a front, like everything was okay, to pretend that everything was okay, but in the back of his mind, he knew it wasn't. I feel like he was very proud of himself. Even now, on the other side, I'm very proud of myself and my accomplishments and what I've got to do, the things that I've got to experience. He was really, I heard like a ram in the bush, but he was really bullheaded in some aspects. I don't know. I feel like there was something with the black. He liked black hair or something, but I just feel like he wanted to keep people in the dark about his true self. Okay, and there was some aspects of his death where they kept things secret. People still don't know what exactly happened to him, but it did have something to do allegedly with the stuff that he was ingesting. Okay, with the stuff that he was taking here. Okay, I just feel like he knew at some point that if he didn't stop, it would take him out. He knew this that would happen, but he just couldn't stop whatever it was he was doing. Okay, he was tied to it, and I feel like she just got sick and tired of the BS. I'm hearing sick and tired of the bull. You know what? She tried to talk to him. I don't know if she put a single flower in his casket, or something that of course he still holds on to this day. But I feel like there was something that she put in his casket that she buried with him. Okay. It could be a piece of jewelry. It could be something with like a picture or something with them two on it or something like that. I feel like he named something after her, maybe a boat or something like that, or a painting or something is named after him or named after her. Okay. Something is built too. I don't know if they built something in his honor. Maybe she has something built in his honor or something. And maybe they're buried. I think Elvis is buried. His daughter may be buried with him. And I feel like she's going to be buried. They're all going to be buried together. Okay. Well, something that was specifically built for that family, that they're all buried in the same place, the same plot, or something like that. Mm. I would not be surprised if there's a illegitimate child out there, an illegitimate son, allegedly, could be out there, okay, that nobody knows about, not even Elvis. He knows now because he's on the other side, of course, but he was very intuitive. Elvis was a genius, okay? He was very intuitive. He is very intuitive, very, very intuitive, okay? He knew that he was going to pass away. He still comes around in bird form, if that makes sense. He's always sending birds around to the people he loves. People he loves, birds. He still loves him some Priscilla. Always. It's going to always be hold a special place in one another's heart. Okay. Well, when we die, we should come back as birds, as doves. Okay, agreeing to come back in a different form instead of human form or human flesh. So I feel like they had some sort of agreement that they were going to come back as like a goose geese, a bird, or something like that. But I feel like he knew that it wasn't going to work, that he wasn't going to be here for a long time, if that makes sense. I just feel like he really, really did love her. You know, he was just tired, seeking a way to get some rest. I mean, respite. So I don't know if he did something, it knocked him out, or something like that, or he was just out of sorts, and it just blew everything away. He could have had a aneurysm or something else happened that they haven't said anything about, and that just catapulted into him, passing away or something like that. So it's a lot of things that of course they're not going to say because it's none of our business. Okay, that's just family stuff, family business. He lost control in an otherwise controlled environment. He wasn't always in control. Okay. Elvis, what do you have to say to Priscilla from the other side? What do you have to say to Priscilla from the other side? What do you want her to know? What do you want her to know from the other side? The earth is our school. And we will be together again. He's like he's waiting for her. He has a new understanding of life and love and the pursuit of true happiness, because he's learned so much, because he's on earth now, he's on the other side. And I feel like now he knows the mistakes that he have made, and I'm so sorry, please forgive me. Okay, I have become one of your spirit guides. He says my mind is free. Okay, I'm not going through that. My mind is not cluttered from the stuff that I ingested, the stuff that I took. I'm free and I'm happy. I'm at peace. Okay, I just heard I'm at peace. He's at peace where he is on the other side. He wants her to forgive him, because the things that he was doing, the things that he had taken her through, he didn't understand the pain that he put her through. Now that he's on the other side, he knows, he recognizes, and he understands all the wrong that he did. We will be together again. We're still connected. I feel like he feels that they are still connected, and she feels his connection as well. They're going to always be connected to one another. Always. They were meant to be. I feel like they were definitely twin flames. Okay, we will be together again. Now he's already there with his daughter, and they're waiting on him to. They're waiting on Priscilla to get there when it's her time. But they're already together. They're all going to be together again. Okay, they're going to be together again. What do you want Priscilla to know? New love. She may be in a new relationship. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. She may be in a relationship, a ongoing relationship here. He knows that she's in a relationship. No matter who you're with, they're never going to be me. Okay? Make the effort. And he wants her to be happy. He wants her to be in a good connection, a good relationship. We'll be together again. I'm not worried about that. She may end up getting married. I don't know if she's married somebody else. She's going to have new feelings for someone, a new relationship. If she hasn't already found one, she's going to fall in love and get married, okay, on this side of life. But her true husband is Elvis on the other side. And he's saying, I know why you left me. I know why we broke up. This is a codependent connection, okay? Your self-respect made you more romantically attractive. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. So he has some addictions. I feel like she did some things too in the relationship. She possibly stepped outside of the relationship from the movie I saw, but also from the book I read 2 years ago. I feel like she stepped outside of the relationship with like a karate instructor or somebody like that who was helping her work out or doing some things like that. Okay. Release your ex. And I have paid attention to the red flag. So there were some issues here with they possibly, even though they got a divorce or separated, I feel like they were still sleeping together. Okay, they were still taking time out to spend time together and be together, because they were true. They were each other's true love. No matter how young she was when they got together, and when they got married, she was always his true love, and vice versa. They're still connected on the other side. They still have a beautiful love affair here. They still have a beautiful relationship. Okay. Elvis and Priscilla Presley. This story has always fascinated me, even though Elvis Presley passed away before I was born. I think he did. No, was it 78 when he passed away? I think I was 3. But anyway, that relationship always intrigued me. Oh, new beginnings, liberation. She felt liberated. Maybe she became a maybe a reborn, born again Christian or something like that. This is a tragic ending. She realized that this was a karmic relationship here, and I feel like she resented him. When he passed away, she was so upset because I think she tried to help him get clean, but he didn't want to because he didn't feel like he had a problem. This was a lot of self value here. She had a lot of time to heal also. And I feel like now that he's on the other side, he has found that time to experience complete healing and clearing of his head, having a clear mind, and has done a lot of shadow work. Now he's appreciating himself more than he ever did. She never intended for this to be a karmic relationship. That's just the way it was. You know, she had to let go, even though it was a bunch of turmoil. She had to let him go, and possibly vice versa. She had to adapt to this change of him not being there. That really bothered her. A lot of things came out. There was some issues where she felt that he had some affairs, and he possibly did. This is all, um, um, what word am I looking for? This is all. I can't even think of the word, you all. Okay, but there was some attractions going on here. I keep hearing Anne Margaret, but alleged. This is all alleged, of course. Third party temptation. He was attempted. He was tempted by a lot of women, a lot of women, a lot of groupies. They threw them. Not calling Anne Margaret a groupie, but a lot of women threw themselves at him. Okay, he was very tempted. Yeah, I feel like they're definitely twin flames. You know, they're this is a relationship that was very, very complicated, mainly because they were out and about and people were seeing things that was going on. You know, I just feel like this energy was just so intense, so karmatic. You know, a dramatic connection for the two of them for sure. But they still love each other. You know, even she still feels him. I wouldn't be surprised if she smelled his energy, if she smelled him, she smelled his cologne, or she just felt his body next to hers, especially when she lost her daughter. He was there with her, helping her cope with the loss. Mm-mm. What else is going on with your energy, Elvis and Priscilla? It's a beautiful energy. I never expected to fall in love. I'm working on myself so I can come back. Please wait for me. Okay. Please understand that I need space right now. So I feel like that could have been Priscilla's energy saying that I need space right now. This is moving too fast. I'm too young for you. We should not be doing this or whatever. But I never expected to fall in love with you. You know, so please wait for me. I feel like this is some energy with when he went off to the, I think, the army or whatever. He was in whatever branch of whatever. I feel like he left, but he says, wait for me. I hope our paths will cross again in the future. And it did. Our connection is complicated, but there are issues that are out of our control. One being our age. We never expected to fall for each other, but we did. Okay. I feel so guilty about my action and what I said to you. So there's possibly some things that he said to her that she didn't like, that she wasn't going to even be bothered with him again. I struggle with revealing my true feelings and emotions, but I love you more than you think. So I feel like he loved her more than he think, even though more than she thought, even though he possibly didn't show it. I felt like she showed her more than she did, though. You know, she just felt some sort of way because look, this is Elvis Presley. What does he want with me? Just little old who I am. You know what I'm saying? So I just felt like they just fell in love with each other, and it just blew them away. They didn't expect to feel that way. Things just happen. Things just happen. I was so selfish and immature. Please forgive me. So there could have been some cheating, of course. There could have been just some misleading of feelings of inappropriateness going on here. I know we are spiritually connected. Yes, they will always be spiritually connected. This is a beautiful, beautiful love. Such a beautiful love reading. I love you so much, but I keep running from you. I don't understand why I do this. Why am I hooking up with other people? Whether it was her, whether it was him, allegedly. I feel like they knew that they were meant to be together, but they kept having all these problems. Things kept on getting in the way of their relationship, affairs, addictions, or whatever. So they still found a way to find find their way back to each other. Even from the other side, he is still with his one and only true love. I know that we are spiritually connected. He knows this. And she knows this for sure. Nobody else will ever be Elvis. Nobody else will ever be Priscilla. I'm standing right there next to you. There is no such thing as death. I'm sending you loving signs through nature. She may have a butterfly, may have a butterfly tattoo. Maybe their daughter had a tattoo with their names, her mother and father's name on it, or whatever. But this is some beautiful love energy. Some energy that is so amazingly beautiful. The universe is fighting for our souls to be together. Okay? I wish you would knock on my door. So I feel like there's some energy around him wanting her to come back, wanting to be back with each other, with them before he passed away or whatever. And maybe she wanted him to knock on her door. There was something that I feel like that was left unsaid, and she felt like she never got the chance to say what needed to be said before he passed away. But the universe is fighting for our souls to be together. So I feel like they will be together on the other side, because this is the way it's always been. Okay. This is the way it was supposed to be. They met each other when they were supposed to meet each other. And I definitely feel like they are twin flames. I really do feel like they are twin flames. A final message for Elvis Presley and Priscilla. And we'll be together again. I wish I told you more often how much I love you. Please forgive me. Okay. Okay. What song am I hearing? I hear a song. Okay. The song that I'm hearing, I'm going to put this song in the comment section for you to listen to, is You Are Always on My Mind. And I feel like this is what he wanted to be forgiven for. I am so sorry. Please forgive me. Maybe I didn't treat you quite as good as I should have. Maybe I didn't love you quite as often as I could have. Little things I should have said and done. I just never took the time. You are always on my mind. Maybe I didn't hold you all those lonely, lonely times. And I guess I never told you I'm so happy that you're mine. If I made you feel second best, girl, I'm so sorry I was blind. You are always on my mind. Tell me that your sweet love hasn't died. Give me one more chance to keep you satisfied. Little things I should have said and done, I just never took the time. You are always on my mind. Maybe I didn't treat you quite as good as I should have. Maybe I didn't love you quite as often as I could have. Maybe I didn't hold you at all those lonely, lonely times, and I guess I never told you I am happy. I'm so happy that you're mine. Maybe I didn't treat you quite as good as I should have. You were always on my mind. This reading is dedicated to the beautiful, beautiful love energy between Elvis and his forever love, Priscilla Presley.